Hi, I'm Anna the artist. This video is gonna be all about my bullet journal and how I set it up and things like that. This one here is my September spread. As you can see, I was in the middle of September filming this, but I'm gonna show you August as well in a little bit. But as you can see, it gets pretty messy. I don't mind it being super messy, and all the little graphs and the little details have their own meaning. I might talk about them a bit more deeply in another video if you'd like. But here is August. As you can see, it's pretty messy, and you can see my project list that is filled out. Usually after the monthly spread, I have a goals page and a money tracker page, as well as a habit tracker and a study and art graph. I'm going to show you in August. They're prettier in my opinion. Here's my goal list. It has two columns, one for videos that I can do and one for projects that I want to make in the future. Then my habit tracker, it also has little sections. And then I have my habit tracker. My habit tracker is pretty simple. The study and art, basically every square is 5 minutes, and every time I work in a project, I do a little line that corresponds to the time that I'm spending on that project, and the color corresponds to the different projects. So I'm now going to start setting up October. I've already changed up a couple of things. I added a goals column at the side of my monthly spread, just because I thought it would maybe make my spread a little bit less messy. I also added a Paint, Instagram, and YouTube tracker right on the monthly spread. So now I'm just gonna erase everything a little bit, and then I'm gonna go over everything with pen. I'm using a Uniball I Micro in black. This pen is pretty good, it's pretty inky, but it does smudge. You have to wait a couple of seconds before you pass your hand over it. I'm also using an orange Tombow dual brush pen. It's pretty common for people who bullet journal to have this sort of pens, and I thought I would check it out, and I actually really like it. It doesn't bleed through, it's great. My Uniball pen does ghost, but that's okay. At this point, I think I realized I forgot to add my small list of projects that I keep on my monthly spread. For some reason, I have projects on my goals list, but sometimes it's just useful to have them as a constant reminder on the monthly spread, even though some of those projects I should probably transfer over to the goals page because they're very long term. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll change it up next month. I'm always changing little things here and there. And this month is no exception. This month I actually altered a lot, but you'll see. As you can see, I divided my usual project list into two separate spaces so that I could fit them into my monthly spread. Moving on to the goals list, I keep it very simple. I usually just add a post-it note with my goal priorities for that month, usually projects that I want to work on. Even if it's just a little bit, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to finish them that month. I just want to keep them in mind. And then I have two columns of goals, one of which is videos that I can do right now, just a list of ongoing videos that I should work on. And then I have another column for a list of projects that are a bit long term. I'm now setting up my usual money spread. It is divided into needs, wants, junk food, income, and the date. I actually altered this spread alongside my tracker and my study and art graph, but you'll see later how I did so. As you can see, I've actually lowered a lot of my habits that I want to track because I want to keep my spreads and my bullet journaling at a minimum. I want to make it as simple as possible. And you'll see that I'm actually going to make it even simpler in a little bit. And here you'll see that I've completely changed my mind. This is what I'm saying when I say you'll see it in a little bit, how I changed my spreads. As you can see, I'm making a lot of changes right now. I've completely changed my mind, and I've combined my money tracker, my habit tracker, and my study and art graph into one page, making my overall month page count at 4 pages. It's insane. It went from 6 pages to 4. It might not work for everyone, but it works for me. I don't have dailies or weekly spreads. I like to keep it as minimal as possible. I want to plan the least amount of possible so that I can do the most amount possible. So this is what works for me right now. We'll see how October goes and I'll see if I actually need more pages. So now I've actually just highlighted the weekends so that I can have a better sense of time. Then I did a little title and I reduced the categories that I have in my money tracker, as you can see. And here are my spreads completely done. As you can see, they're very simple. I've kept everything orange and black because Halloween is coming and I associate Halloween with orange because of pumpkins. I might doodle a pumpkin, but honestly, I don't know. I also highlight every other line with a Tombow brush pen because I think it looks pretty. I hope you like this video. It's a very simple spread. I thought it would be nice for people who are students maybe, because yeah, it's very simple. Hope you like this video. Bye!